Hello, fellow Fajin Project members. First, on my page, I know it says Darvin Mockerty. My name is Marvin. Haven't changed because I work at an elementary school. I don't want kids to look up my page or whatever. So, anyways, what I wanted to discuss, another thing, and more so show you to see what other people's thoughts on this is. It's what I call leading energy. When I was young, I learned Wing Chun from a guy named Wally To, and when he taught me Sealim Dao, he taught me this way of what he called big hand, or make your hands swell. And I just call it leading energy because I do it to all places in my body now instead of my hand. I want to show you the method of how you feel this, and then train with it, and then see what your guys' responses are. So you take your hand, make a fist. You make a fist as tight and as hard as you can, filling at each joint the amount of mind intention connected to your muscles that it takes for you to do that. Each time, like, do it a few times, then lighten it up. Right before the point of when you exert your squeeze, you're gonna feel all your muscles turn on. You'll feel this energy. So if you can link that with your mind to do it without the flexing, to just lead it there, you can practice this method in just a few times. You can probably start to get the sensation, you know. It's a lot easier if I'm face to face with someone and I can like give you a little resistance to help you maybe tense up. But you guys are well seasoned, so I'm sure you already know of this already. So what I'm getting at is, when you can feel that intention, you'll feel your hands start to swell. Especially if you don't squeeze your armpit, don't have your elbow clenched or your wrist weird. Make sure everything is open, that there's a cavity there, that you're relaxed, you know. And like I said, you're gonna imaginary make a fist, but only with your energy's intention. And you should feel your hand tingle and maybe start to swell. All right. So how this connects to how I was taught to do Sealim Dao, like for an example, if I would not have that feeling engaged until I got into this end position here. Then I would let go of that feeling and be soft and stay soft through it, but then that feeling of my hand swelling again comes there. Then it lets go, and then it swells here. Then here's where it changes, because this is just one idea. So then that swelling motion, it has to go to the outside of your wrist. And now this whole thing swells, and like you guys in Tai Chi would call that pung or pang or however, you know, expand. But I was taught that in Sealim Dao and Wing Chun. If you can do it in your hand, you get this small idea of doing it in your hand, then play with it and lift your hand up and let this all be dead. Then the next place you're going to do it is in your elbow. because your hand is your first striking agent, and then your elbow is your second striking agent. So you're going to do it and flex the muscles that's right there at the elbow, and then go through that same method of lightening it up and making it just in the mind of where that energy is. And then do it in the shoulder. Then you're going to try and do it in your foot. Do all this stuff sitting down if you want to, because it'll make it a little easier for you to feel it. Eventually you should be able to feel this in your whole body. You can translate it into all your forms. Like when I do that Tai Chi form, my body is loose, and at the last minute I lead all of that energy into my punch, you know. So anyways, I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about, and maybe for those of you that didn't have an idea of this, maybe it can help you on your journey a little bit. All right, thank you guys.